So it was her who saved me.
Reporting. I pay my respects to your majesty. The rebels are approaching. Please, your majesty, come with us and leave quickly.
The two armies are clashing. He who fears death dies first. Prince Yan is rebelling with the intent to usurp the throne. Today we cannot let him live. You saved me after I suppressed the rebels. I will take you back to the palace.
Last night, a man actually broke in here, and this jade pendant was left by him?
By my decree, issue a bounty warrant. Even if we have to dig 3 feet underground, we must find that woman.
Yes, your majesty.
Dr. Sheng gathering herbs on the mountain again?
Save me, my young lady.
Yun? I am no longer the young lady of the House of Sheng. We are like sisters. Just call me Chang'e.
Please save me.
What exactly happened? Tell me in detail.
Ever since the House of Sheng fell, I married that cursed wretch. Every time he gets drunk, he beats me up. Now I am already 4 months pregnant. I really can't live like this anymore.
That damn scoundrel! Yun, don't worry. With me here, don't be afraid.
Wretch. Now where can you run to?
Open the door, Yun! Open the door, Yun! This is the soft soul powder I specially concocted after being poisoned.
It's so itchy.
Your whole body feels like ants are biting your heart. Unbearably itchy. If there's no antidote, within half an hour, you'll end up scratching yourself to death.
Give me the antidote.
You want the antidote? Fine. But you must promise me, from now on, you'll stay far away from Shen Yunair.
Yes, yes, yes. I won't touch her again.
Get lost now!
I'm sorry. I just was too scared. Is there really soft soul powder? Is it really that good? Can you give me some?
There's no such magical medicine. I was just tricking him. It's just some itching powder.
So that's it.
Yun, if I hadn't had medicine on me just now, I'm afraid I would have become a victim under your husband's knife.
Chang'e. As soon as I saw him, I panicked completely. Do you know how hard he beats me? Especially I'm pregnant now. Chang'e, please, for the sake of when I saved you as a child, take me in.
It was you who saved me? Yes, I saved you.
Enough, enough. Perhaps you were too scared just now. For safety's sake, we must pack our bags immediately and leave Katy Town. I'm afraid that man will come back for revenge.
Fine.
let's go. Your illness is cured. 16. 2 liang of angelica, 3 liang of pledicodon, 2 liang of ginseng.
Mother, here's the medicine.
Sir, take it.
Oh, thank you, doctor.
16 is so adorable. You can already help your mother gather medicine.
Mother says, saving a life is better than building a 7-story pagoda. Now I have many, many pagodas.
Are you blind? Old thing so filthy.
I didn't mean to.
It stinks.
Yun. How can you treat an elder like that?
All right, I understand. That brat who is off playing somewhere, not even helping me.
Wow, this looks expensive. It should fetch a lot of silver. Shopkeeper, I want to pawn this.
You little kid. This seems to be something from the palace. Good. Here's 30 tolls for you.
Reporting. Your Majesty, the jade pendant has been found. That woman from 5 years ago has also been found. She has a 4-year-old boy. Perhaps he is the royal heir.
Take me to see her immediately. I remember she was a female medical officer. If there were more like-minded people in the palace, she would certainly feel joy. Eunuch Fu, by my order, from this day forward, we begin recruiting female medical officers with excellent skills. All those recruited will be appointed as officials of the 7th rank, equivalent to imperial physicians.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Dr. Shang, the current emperor is indeed wise to break the gender barrier and exceptionally recruit female medical officers.
Yes, the Great Zhou has never had women serving as officials.
Really?
When did the Great Zhou dynasty start? Recruiting female medical officers?
By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees, from now on, the palace will begin recruiting female medical officers. Those appointed shall receive the rank of junior 7th grade. In this way, I can take the opportunity to enter the palace, to investigate the truth about the House of Shang back then. 16. Let's go.
One tail? 2 tails? 3 tails.
Who? Where did this silver come from?
The silver is what I picked up on the road.
You naughty child. Still trying to lie to me?
Excuse me. Are you the owner of this clinic?
It's me. Who are you? Could it be that who has stolen things from him?
May I ask, what is your esteemed name?
Asking for my name right away. You are indeed here to cause trouble. Do I have to tell you? Only because you asked me?
How dare you? This is the current emperor. How dare you be rude?
Your Majesty, Yi Shen Yuner have been blind. Please forgive me, Your Majesty.
No need for formalities. Back then, if you hadn't saved me, I wouldn't be the emperor.
I saved you?
Bring it up.
So much gold. Are all these real?
All are real. Take as much as you want.
Fu, first call that pawn shop owner up here.
Bring the shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper, you must see clearly. Is it this child? Who came to pawn this jade pendant?
Yes, yes, it's him. It's this child who came to pawn the jade pendant.
Your Majesty, this child is really the little prince. What joyous news.
Miss, the royal bloodline cannot remain outside the palace. Mi harem has been empty for a long time. I wonder if you would be willing to enter the palace as my consort?
I wonder if I can be selected.
Of course you can.
Once I become a female official, I might have the chance to clear the name of my house. The monthly salary can also support our family of 4. If Yun knows, she will surely be very happy.
I am willing.
I wonder if you remember what happened 5 years ago?
Based on 16's birth date, it must happened at the time when Chang'e was still in Katy Town. 5 years ago, in Katy Town, Your Majesty and I, then we had who? Do you need me to say more? These years, I've been raising the child, while running the clinic, neglecting the child's discipline. But when beggars and poor people come for treatment, I never charge a penny. This child, seeing that I've been sick recently, took that jade pendant out to pawn. If you want to blame me. But please, don't blame the child.
What is his name?
He is called Zihao, nicknamed Hu.
Who? You've worked hard raising Hu these years.
It's okay.
I will send someone to bring you into the palace. To avoid rumors and disputes, I can only say to the outside that these years you were out of the palace. To pray for the Empress Dowager. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind. I'll listen to Your Majesty. Sheng Chang'e, you were born nobler than me, and you gave birth to a son who is a prince. You've taken all the good luck in the world. Since you're not here just now, then don't blame me.
With a burden, you aspire to be a palace official? That's pure fantasy. Get lost.
His Majesty is wise and has exceptionally recruited female officials. Unexpectedly, you, incompetent officials, are giving me, a woman, a hard time here.
I can't be bothered to argue with you. Get out.
The scent on her is very familiar.
Thank you, young master, for saving my life.
Dad, I finally found you.
Thank you, young master, for saving my life.
Dad! I finally found you.
16, stop shouting nonsense. He's not Dad.
This is my dad. I won't mistake him.
Bold commoner, this is His Majesty the Emperor. How dare you rashly claim kinship?
This commoner pays respects to Your Majesty. My young child is mischievous and speaks rudely. I beg Your Majesty for forgiveness.
It's fine. As soon as I saw this child, I felt a strong connection. How old is he this year?
In reply to Your Majesty, the boy was born on the 16th day of the first month in the Tianyu year. He is now exactly 4 years old.
He's the same age as my only son. Just now I heard your discussion, and I'm somewhat curious. Since you are already a mother, why do you still want to become an official in the palace?
In reply to Your Majesty, this commoner believes that skill is not about being high, but about virtue. Technique is not about being clever, but about benevolence. A doctor diagnoses illness and saves the body. Whether I am a mother or not has nothing to do with it. Moreover, the child's father has passed away, and I have no attachments outside the palace.
With that said, I have been narrow-minded.
This commoner dare not.
Since you have this intention, I will grant it to you. Dr. Song, record her name in the selection list.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Dr. Song, this time you failed in supervision. So you are fined 3 months' salary. Do you have any objections?
Your servant obeys the decree. Thank you for Your Majesty's grace.
Yun, where are you taking who?
We're going to find Dad.
Your dad? That wretch is here again? Yun, don't worry. I'm here. If he dares to come today, I'll break his legs.
Chang'e, it's not him.
So, who is the dad? That who mentioned?
Chang'e. To be honest, I have found a good man. You know him too? It's Landlord Zhao from Gusu City.
What? That landlord Zhao is known to be a playboy. He has already married 3 concubines. If you marry him, you'll be the 4th.
So what? I don't care if he marries 10 or 8, or even 20 concubines, as long as Hu and I can live a good life. I'm willing to marry him.
Yun, you're being foolish. That landlord Zhao is so promiscuous. How could he treat you and Hu well?
My young lady, you live with such integrity, but not everyone has to be like you, okay?
That's not what I meant. Besides, I will enter the palace soon. To become a female official, the palace salary is high, enough to support our family of 4.
I don't need your charity. Even without you, I can still support Ho.
Aunt Yun, for so long, you've been eating our food, living in our house, and spend our money. Now please return the money before you leave.
Well, 16. Here, take it. From now on, we're even.
Yun? Where did she get so much money?
Remember, you are to become a prince. The gap between you and that illegitimate boy 16 is as large as clouds and mud. In the future, when you see him, stay away from him. Understood?
Don't worry, Mother. I've long disliked him. Every time he's around, I seem inferior.
Where is my jade pendant?
Take it.
Could it be that Yun stole my jade pendant to exchange for money? No. That is a token from 16's father. I will definitely demand it back from her.
Mother, let's hurry. The palace gates will close soon.
Let's go.
It's her again. Wait a moment. It's you. The time for female doctors to enter the palace has already ended. You're late. Come back next year to take the exam.
Dr. Song, I am entering the palace. By His Majesty's personal decree, are you now trying to defy the imperial order?
You may enter the palace, but he cannot. His Majesty did say that you were allowed to enter the palace, but he didn't say that the child is allowed to enter, right?
He's only 4 years old. How can I leave him? Alone at home?
What does that have to do with me? If you don't want to serve in the palace, then go back and take care of your child.
Chang'e!
What are you doing here?
She's shining?
Your subject pays respects to Prince Duan.
Prince Duan? You are actually Prince Duan? The one who pacified the border and became famous in your first battle?
They are just empty titles. I never thought I would meet you here. It seems he is giving you a hard time.
Your subject wouldn't dare.
I thought I could enter the palace any time, before the curfew. Now it seems it might be difficult.
3 years ago, a severe epidemic struck the suburbs of the capital. I was severely ill. Thanks to your kindness and skill, you cured me and countless people. Now, there are petty people who dare to trouble you.
Your subject wouldn't dare.
Your Highness flatters me.
Concubine Shu has arrived. Why aren't you all making way quickly?
This must be His Majesty's newly appointed concubine Shu, right? I wonder what kind of peerless beauty could receive such exclusive favor.
I've been in the palace all day. Why hasn't the Emperor come to see me? Could it be that so quickly he has grown tired of me? No. I need to think of a way. That's right. Go tell the Emperor that the little prince is unwell and misses him very much. Please tell the Emperor, when he has time, come see the child.
Yes, Your Highness.
Have you heard? When concubine Shu returned to the palace, she brought a 4-year-old child. That is the little prince.
The emperor's harem has been empty for long, and he has no heirs. So this little prince... In the future, wouldn't he be the crown prince?
That must be it. I heard that during the war, concubine Shu left the palace to pray for 5 years, so the little prince has been raised outside the palace with her. Now the war is over, and the world is at peace. So the emperor couldn't wait to bring her back to the palace. As soon as she returned, she was given the position of concubine. Moreover, the reason the emperor allowed us female doctors to enter the palace as officials is also because concubine Shu loves medicine.
It seems this concubine Shu not only lives in luxury, but also has a kind heart. Perhaps I'll have the chance to learn from her about medicine.
The little prince accidentally caught a cold. You all, who can go and treat him? Speak up.
Eunuch Fu, I am willing.
Shengjanga. In the past, you were the master and I the servant. But today, it's time to switch.
Your Highness, this is 100 flower fragrance powder.
The fragrance of this powder lingers for 100 days, with an enduring aroma. When the Emperor smells it later, he will surely like it.
The emperor has arrived.
Go, go, go! Don't worry. Your father will soon come to see you. Your Majesty.
Stay away from me.
Your Majesty?
Your Highness, you should retreat quickly. The emperor is allergic to pollen.
Imperial Father, did I scare you? I'm going to play.
This is what you called a severe illness. If you're sick, then get proper treatment. If you play such tricks again, I will not forgive you.
Your Majesty, I just wanted to see you. The little prince feigned illness. Concubine Shu angered the Emperor. Get out, get out, get out! All of you, get out!
Isn't this Yun's voice? Concubine Shu, I am here to treat the little prince. Concubine Shu, I'm the female doctor. The Emperor sent me to treat the little prince.
What are you looking at? Is she here on behalf of the Emperor? To humiliate me? Tell her to go back.
Yes, Your Highness. Bold servant, how dare you trespass into the inner palace? Retreat quickly.
Please forgive me, Her Highness Concubine Shu. I am under orders to treat the little prince.
Hurry up and leave. Can't you see Concubine Shu is angry?
Are you Dr. Sheng's son?
Daddy, Daddy!
I am not your daddy.
I really think you are my daddy. I've dreamed of you many times. Then, what should I call you?
Of course, with respect. Your Majesty.
Just call me Uncle.
Hi, Uncle Z.
Then you? What's your name?
My name is Shang Jinyu. Because I was born on the 16th of the first month. My mother also calls me 16.
16. He was actually born in the same month. As who? What's wrong?
16. Where are you?
My mother is here. Mom, I'm here.
How did you run here? Why are you coughing? Did you touch pollen?
There's a smell on Uncle Z. It's very pungent and a bit itchy.
Uncle Z? Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Rise.
Dr. Sheng, you've come just in time. His Majesty is allergic to pollen and has some coughing. We were planning to summon a doctor for treatment. Hurry and take a look.
Your Majesty, you're also allergic to pollen?
What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's just that 16 has been allergic to some wind-pollinated flowers since childhood. And nowadays, many cosmetic powders are mixed with wind-pollinated pollen. Therefore, I always keep some preventive medicine with me. If Your Majesty does not mind, you may try. Is it possible that he is? I did not mean to offend. Please forgive me, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so polite. Dr. Sheng, your medical skills are excellent. The medicine you made is also suitable for me. Why not in the future? You specifically take my pulse for health checks?
In reply to Your Majesty, the Imperial Hospital has many talented people, such as Chief Physician Jiang and Deputy Physician Liu, etc., whose medical skills are superb and surpass me. Moreover, I has just entered the palace and is not very familiar with Your Majesty's medical records. So I beg Your Majesty to seek another expert.
Mother, didn't you say your medical skills are the most superb? Yesterday you even said something like, this imperial physician, and that imperial physician's skills are no better than chickens and dogs.
Your Majesty, forgive me. I still have other official duties to attend to. I shall take my leave first.
She ran away quite fast. Don't let me catch you again.
In the 5th year of Tianyu, on the night of the 3rd day of the 1st month, the female doctor Shen Changge offended the emperor. The emperor was very angry.
Are you stupid? Here it should be written. The emperor was very pleased. What do you know? So stupid. You learn a thing or two.
How could it be? The position of the birthmark is exactly the same in this world. Can there really be such a coincidence?
It's her.
Yes! What's going on?
Dr. Sheng.
Greetings, Eunuch Fu.
Dr. Sheng, yesterday you treated His Majesty for allergies and coughing fits. These are all rewards from His Majesty.
These are for me? So many? Thank your majesty.
His Majesty has shown great grace. You are to take his pulse for health checks from now on. What? From now on, serving His Majesty closely every day is such a joyous occasion.
Yes, I obey.
Oh, it's amazing.
Shungi, run away quickly and never look back. Promise, Dad, to stay away from court disputes and live well.
Fleeing here and there, still can't escape? Well then, if I can get promoted by this opportunity, I'll be more capable to clear my father's name.
Chang'e,
Greets Prince Duan.
just call me by my name. Before, didn't you call me that?
Ning.
That's right then. You and I are friends through thick and thin. To me, you and others are always different. However, seeing you looked pale just now, is there something bothering you?
Nothing much. I've just entered the palace not long ago, and I'm not familiar with the palace rules. There are some things I want to inquire about, but I don't know who to ask.
What do you want to inquire about? Just ask me. I will surely tell you everything I know.
The eunuchs who served the previous dynasty, or the whereabouts of the old maids. Your Highness, could you help to find out?
That's not difficult. But why are you inquiring about this?
I can't say now. When the time is right, I will tell you.
Fine. Chang'e, whatever you want to do, I will help you.
I heard last night there was a female doctor who cured His Majesty's chronic illness.
Yes, your ladyship. This matter is known throughout the harem. I heard this female doctor thus gained His Majesty's favor and got the opportunity to closely take His Majesty's pulse for health checks.
She just wants to take the opportunity to catch the Emperor's attention. A seductive thing that bewitches the master. Do you know her name?
I heard that female doctor's surname is Sheng, called Shengchangja.
Dr. Sheng, why hasn't she come to give me a health check?
Your Majesty, according to the old rules, there is still 1 more hour. Your Majesty, how about this servant now? Go and fetch Dr. Sheng. To come over?
Nonsense. Every move of the Emperor has its fixed time. When she should come, she will come. It's not for you to meddle with.
This servant spoke out of turn.
This memorial is written with nonsense?
Your Majesty, your servant is here to give you a health check.
I see Dr. Sheng looks unwell. Is it because last night you didn't sleep well?
Thank you for your Majesty's concern. Your servant is fine.
Then come. Well, begin.
Your Majesty, your asthma has improved significantly. Then your servant will prescribe you some medicines to nourish qi and clear the lungs. Within 3 months, it can be cured.
I know.
Your servant has something to ask your Majesty.
Speak.
5 years ago. Your Majesty, did you go to Katy Town?
Dr. Sheng, how do you know this? 5 years ago, Prince Yan's faction rebelled. I was in Katy Town to surround and suppress them.
He actually is Xiao Shiliu's father.
Dr. Sheng, Dr. Sheng.
It's nothing. Then your servant will take leave now.
Consort Shu, you've come. Dr. Sheng is inside, giving the Emperor a health check.
Sheng Chang is also inside.
Yes.
She comes to see the Emperor every day. Going on like this, I'm afraid the truth will come out sooner or later. Your Majesty.
What's wrong?
Your Majesty, your consort missed you. Your Majesty,
Eunuch Fu.
I'm here.
Lady Shu is obstructing official duties. Drag her out.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
Go! Little horse, run faster.
You useless thing? All you know is playing? Get down now! Sheng Changge, it's all because of you. Otherwise, how could the Emperor abandon me so quickly?
Your Highness, please don't be angry. You are the noble Lady Shu. She is just a lowly female doctor. Dealing with her is as easy as pie.
That's easy to say. Don't tell me. You have a way to drive her out of the palace?
Your Highness, if you do this...
Wouldn't that be a capital crime for her? I just want her to get as far away as possible and not be an eyesore.
Your Highness, you are too kind-hearted. Think about it. She is now finding every way to get close to the Emperor. What if one day she gains favor in front of the Emperor?
Fine. Let's do as you say. Remember, make it look good.
Yes.
Xing Changge, don't blame me. After so many years as sisters, when you die, I will burn paper.
Mother, every time I go to school, I have to walk a long, long way. Now, my legs are all shaky.
Fine. Mother will massage your legs. Sit.
Mother, there's something here. That pricked my butt.
Thing?
Oh no. Mother, what is this? Why are there so many small needles on it?
Don't be afraid. Mother will handle it.
Okay.
Sheng Changge, you have some nerve, daring to curse His Majesty.
Chief Wu, look quickly. On the doll in her hand, it's actually carved with the Emperor's birth date and name.
Chief Wu, such a woman with evil intentions and a venomous heart, really doesn't deserve to stay in the Imperial Hospital. We must report to His Majesty immediately and have her executed.
Take her away.
Wait. Chief Wu, why, without even asking, do you conclude that this was done by me?
Sheng Changge, now the doll is in your hand, caught red-handed. How can you deny it?
This doll is not my mother's. Someone put it in our room.
Where did this little thing come from? Such a small stature. And you dare to cause trouble here?
My mother said, "You're looking down on people."
You dare to scold me? You...
Chief Wu, the child is young and ignorant. Please don't take it to heart. Moreover, I have evidence to prove that this doll was deliberately placed in my room by someone.
Dr. Sheng, what evidence? Why not show it?
Let's speak plainly. My bedroom is locked. Only people from the Imperial Hospital can get the key. Who among you made the doll to frame me? If now, you speak up. Perhaps you can still be dealt with leniently. But if later I present evidence and report to His Majesty, you will have to endure the pain of having your tendons pulled and bones broken.
You just need to find a way to place this doll in Shen Changa's room. Lady Shu will surely reward you handsomely. One day, being conferred as a consort might be just around the corner.
Please rest assured, Your Highness. I will certainly handle it properly. Shengchanga, don't think that. Just because you were specially recruited by His Majesty, you can casually frame us.
Exactly. You on normal days steal our credit, we tolerate it, but now you slander people without distinction. It's simply unreasonable.
Fine. Then I'll see whether I'm framing you or if someone among you did evil and won't admit it.
What do you mean?
I scattered pine pollen by the bed. It ignites on contact. If later accidentally someone burns their face, that would be their own doing.
Ah.
Chief Wu, who did it, is obvious.
What are you waiting for? Take her back for me.
Yes.
I hold no grudge against you. Why frame me?
Sengjanga, do you think no grudge means peace? Since you entered the palace, the Imperial Hospital values you. Even the Emperor cares for you. Why do you take the duty of checking the Emperor's pulse, which was mine? Since you came, everything changed.
So, you want my life.
I hate you to the core.
What are you waiting for? Hurry up and take her away.
Go.
Excuse me.
That fool Fang can't even handle this small matter.
Your Majesty, calm your anger. She didn't expose us. After all, her family
is in our control. She wouldn't dare. She has no courage.
Little Fuzi, female Dr. Sheng. Why today? Hasn't she come for me to check my pulse?
Your Majesty, yesterday in the Imperial Hospital, something dirty occurred. Today, female Dr. Sheng is on leave.
What happened?
A female named Gao was audacious, practicing witchcraft in the palace, and even blamed female Dr. Sheng.
Such a big matter. Why didn't you report it early?
Your Majesty, don't worry, sire. The matter is resolved. That female doctor has confessed.
A small female doctor? How could she be so bold? Bring her up. I want to interrogate her personally. Wait a moment. Go and invite female Dr. Sheng too.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mother, today, why are you on leave? Not going for Uncle Z to check his pulse?
Because Mother needs the Emperor to help catch the bad person.
Wasn't the bad person arrested yesterday?
Yesterday's was just a puppet. The real bad person is still behind. 16. Remember your mother's words. In life, one should be kind, but more importantly, protect oneself. To survive in the Forbidden City. Understand?
Yes.
Eunuch Fu?
Female Dr. Sheng. By the Emperor's order, I invite you to Taihe Hall.
Yes.
It was you who used my name and birth date to make a doll.
I was confused momentarily. Please forgive me, Your Majesty.
My birth date? How could a small female doctor know it easily? Are you truly confused or instructed by someone?
This matter was all done by me alone. Please, Your Majesty, grant me death.
What I detest most is witchcraft. You are so audacious. Do you think dying can offset your sin?
Please punish me, Your Majesty.
It seems you refuse to reveal the mastermind. Guards, drag her down. Execute him, along with 3 clans. All be convicted as a warning.
No, 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 Your Majesty. I beg you to spare my family. Your Majesty. Changa, Please beg His Majesty for mercy and save my family.
Chang'e!
Your Majesty, since female physician Fang intends to repent, why don't we listen to her first? Female physician Fang, if you still don't reveal who is behind this, today, probably no one can save you.
It's Concubine Shu. Your Majesty! All of this was instigated by Concubine Shu.
Bold slave? How dare you accuse? A palace mistress. If you can't provide evidence, do you know what crime that is?
I deserve death and cannot escape blame. I dare not deceive Your Majesty. If Your Majesty doesn't believe, please summon Concubine Shu for questioning, and it will be clear.
Summon Concubine Shu.
Where? Recently, has the Grand Tutor praised your academic progress?
Mother, today the Grand Tutor said I am a blockhead beyond carving.
Idiot! The Grand Tutor is scolding you, yet you look so proud.
Your Highness, something terrible has happened.
Eunuch, be careful not to bump into the prince. What a mess! What's the matter? Speak slowly.
Madame, female physician Fang has confessed against you, and His Majesty now is summoning you to the Taihei Hall.
What? It's over. Everything is over. What should I do now?
Mom, your hand is bleeding a lot. What's wrong with you?
Reporting to Your Majesty, the young prince has suddenly fallen ill and is foaming at the mouth. Consort Shu has been caring for him tirelessly, and now she has also fallen ill. I'm afraid she cannot receive Your Majesty.
Oh?
Your Majesty, you're scared, aren't you?
I don't know if it's true or false this time. Since that's the case, then let's proceed to Fengi Palace. Just let female physician Xing examine the prince.
Yes.
Madame, Your Majesty is coming with female physician Sheng.
What?
His Majesty has arrived. How dare you? Your Majesty has arrived. Your master actually doesn't come out to greet His Majesty?
Please forgive us, Your Majesty. The young prince has suddenly fallen ill. Consort Shu has been attending to him day and night, so her face is haggard and her voice is hoarse. She is afraid she has no face to see Your Majesty.
It doesn't matter. I'm not here to see her anyway. Female physician Shen, examine the young prince.
Yes.
Father Emperor, I don't want her to examine me. She is a bad woman.
This voice sounds a bit like Huer.
Don't be naughty. You are sick now.
Your Majesty, the young prince now looks haggard, and his face is covered with red rashes. He is throwing a tantrum. Why don't you, Your Majesty, come in and take a look?
You are sick. You need to see a physician. I don't know how to treat illnesses.
Consort Shu, if the young prince is unwilling, he only needs to extend one hand. And let me check his pulse.
Let's begin.
This mole is actually exactly like the one on Huer's hand. It's identical.
Female physician Sheng, let's begin.
Your Majesty, the young prince has diarrhea and vomiting. His pulse is weak, but it beats rapidly. It must be that he ate something that hurt his stomach. I will go prepare medicine now.
Madam, if you want to cover up the matter of female physician Fang and dispel His Majesty's suspicions, only by causing a bigger incident Can you protect yourself and the young prince?
What method do you have?
It only depends on you, madam. Whether you can be ruthless enough.
Mom, help! Mom, save me!
Keep pouring it for me. Poor. Don't blame me, child. I'm doing this. All to protect you and me, mother and son. But don't worry. I will definitely make those who hurt you all pay the price.
Madam, may I ask how old is the young prince now?
4 years old.
The young prince has a deep and rough pulse, which suggests excessive internal fire, and the pulse of toxin eruption. Moreover, he is still young. I can only prescribe some restorative formulas. It also requires you, madam, to supervise daily the young prince's medication.
I understand.
Your Majesty, I will take my leave now.
Fine. Consort Shu, I, today, discovered something strange. Can you explain it to me?
Your Majesty, what is it?
I remember you were also a female physician once, and skilled in medicine, quite knowledgeable. Why is it that Tiger just ate something bad, yet you have no solution? Could it be that you lied about your identity, deceiving me?
Your Majesty? Your Majesty, please be fair. My son is sick, and I am more distressed than anyone else. Unfortunately, when I was outside the palace, without guidance from famous doctors, the little medical skill I had was all for my own survival. I, with a mother's heart, beg your Majesty to understand. Your Majesty, I have worked hard to raise Tiger. I seek no credit, only to avoid blame. Now, Your Majesty blames me for not raising him well. I have no defense. But I dare to swear to heaven that in this life, I have never done anything that violates my conscience. Your Majesty.
Is that so?
Your Majesty, in this world, if anyone does not believe me, I don't care. But Your Majesty, you cannot not believe me. Your Majesty, have you seen refugees? When disasters strike, the capital is flooded with many refugees. A bowl of hot soup could exchange for a contract of servitude. Back then, I was starving, only able to chew on tree bark. I cut my own blood and fed it bit by bit to my son. Your Majesty, I would rather suffer myself than let Tiger suffer any harm. Your Majesty.
Take good care of Tiger. I have other matters.
I bid farewell to Your Majesty. Great! The matter is finally over.
Your Highness, I dare to say something.
Speak.
As long as Physician Sheng is alive, the matter will never be over.
Shengchanga. This haunting woman.
What does Your Highness mean?
Hasn't she always wanted to soar high? Then let's make her fall to pieces.
Ah, Eunuch Wu, welcome. I failed to greet you properly. May I ask what Consort Shu commands?
The Imperial Hospital staff have worked hard. Her Highness ordered me to check their meals to see if there are any neglects.
Eunuch, in front of Her Highness, please put in a good word for me.
Well, consider it done.
Who are you? Let go. Help!
Scream all you want. No one will answer. Ha ha ha.
Don't touch me!
Stop. Drag these two, who defiled the palace, out and beat them to death.
It's not like that. Your Majesty.
Your Highness?
Oh, I was just thinking deeply about something. How are things arranged over there?
Don't worry, Your Highness. Her meals and drinks have been tampered with. By tomorrow, her affair with someone will spread throughout the entire Forbidden City.
You've done well. A woman who was caught in public, defiling the palace, her reputation ruined. How can she still seduce the Emperor?
The meal is here.
Thank you, eunuch. Your Highness, why come so late? Tonight?
Last time you asked me to inquire about someone, I found him. He's Eunuch Su, who served my father. He had retired, and after much inquiry, I found his whereabouts.
Great. Thank you. Your Highness.
I'll arrange. You're meeting soon.
Your Highness. About this matter, I've troubled you. Dinner is ready. Why not stay? For a simple meal?
In that case, I'll accept graciously.
The Emperor has arrived.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
What are you doing here?
Your subject brother recently caught a cold, came to ask Physician Sheng for some medicine.
Since the medicine is ready, you may leave. I have some matters to discuss with Physician Sheng in detail.
Yes, I obey.
Physician Sheng, I noticed earlier you were gentle and close to Shining, full of affection. Why is it that with me, you're so distant?
Why has Your Majesty come so late? What is the matter?
I came to see 16.
Your Majesty came at a bad time. 16 recently, has heavy studies, so I had him stay over at the tutor's place.
Physician Sheng, it seems you're having dinner.
Yes. Right. Has Your Majesty had dinner? If you don't mind,
Please sit. 16 is so diligent. It seems it's you who taught him well. Unlike my little prince, who doesn't study much, but is quick to talk back.
The little prince is still young. When he grows up, he surely won't fail Your Majesty's expectations.
If he doesn't cause me trouble, that's good enough.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, what's wrong?
It's you.
There's something wrong with the porridge. Your Majesty, wait a moment. I'll get medicine for you. Ah. Your Majesty.
I've been looking for you for a long time.
Your Majesty knows who I am? Your Majesty, you've been drugged.
What are you doing?
Prince Duan, Your Highness.
Chang'e. Chang'e.
Your Highness.
I've been thinking, and I feel I should tell you today. Actually, Chang'e, what's wrong with you? Are you feeling unwell?
Let him go.
I'm fine. It's still late. If there's anything, let's talk tomorrow.
Are you really okay? Fine. Then I'll visit you another day.
Your Majesty is tired. So please, rest here. I still have some official duties, unfinished. Please, eunuch, take good care of His Majesty.
Well, congratulations, Your Majesty.
You want to congratulate me? What?
Congratulations. Ha ha.
Lady Shufi, last night right here, a palace servant reported that someone was meeting with an outsider man.
Whose residence is this? Daring to be so audacious, to commit such filthy acts within the palace?
My lady, this is Physician Sheng's residence.
Physician Sheng is highly valued by His Majesty, yet she committed such a scandal. Eunuch Wu.
Yes.
Go and open the door. Today, I will severely punish this person to enforce palace rules.
Yes. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Shufei. Who are you trying to catch?
Majesty. Why are you here?
Where I am and what I do you think needs to be reported to you?
No, it doesn't.
I see that you, these days, have been too comfortable. That's why you repeatedly provoke my temper.
I dare not, Your Majesty. Eunuch Wu told me that within the palace, someone committed adultery. So I came to investigate. Who would have thought?
He was spreading rumors. Drag him down. 50 lashes.
Your Majesty, spare my life. Your Majesty, spare my life. My lady, save me. My lady. Save me, my lady. Save me, my lady.
Useless. How did you handle this?
Isn't that Prince Duan? Why did he bring so many jewels to the Imperial Hospital?
Could it be that he's here to marry me?
Physician Sheng.
Chang'e.
Your Highness, why are you here? What does this mean?
Are all for you. There is someone who saved my life. Perhaps in her heart, it was just a trivial matter. But from the first time I saw her, could never forget her. What I mean is, Chang'e, I like you, and I promise, in this lifetime, to love only you. 16. I will also treat him as my own flesh and blood and take care of him. 16. I will also treat him as my own flesh and blood and take care of him. I have admired you for a long time and wish to marry you as my wife, to have descendants together and not break the lifelong promise. My heart's intention can be witnessed by heaven and earth.
Prince Tuan, this matter? I'm afraid.
Don't worry. I will personally ask my brother the Emperor for an edict, and surely with proper betrothal gifts and a grand wedding, marry you.
Xiaofuji, Prince Tuan, recently has he been frequently going to the Imperial Hospital?
Prince Tuan recently is obsessed with medical skills, often goes to the Imperial Hospital. Presumably he's discussing medicine with physician Sheng.
Is that so? I don't think so.
Greetings, brother Emperor.
Rise. You don't come without a reason. You came to see me for what matter?
I have never asked for anything from you, brother. Today I came to ask for one thing.
Speak.
I have taken a liking to a woman, but she is not a noble lady, but a palace female official named Sheng Changye. I am fond of her, and in this lifetime I will marry no one but her. Please, brother, grant me the marriage.
I disagree. No matter who you fancy, I can grant you the marriage, but only her. No.
Why, brother? What reason is there to disagree?
The Emperor speaks, and no reason is needed. I see you've been living too leisurely. You'd better go back and stay well in your Duan Prince mansion. In the future, don't often come to the palace.
Royal brother.
Aren't you leaving quickly?
Xiaoli, run faster. Today, whoever runs the slowest won't be allowed to eat. Xiaoma, why aren't you running? Run quickly. Otherwise, I'll whip you.
Brat, who gave you the courage to act so domineeringly and lawlessly? Brat, who gave you the nerve to act so domineeringly and lawlessly?
Please, Your Majesty, calm your anger. Hai's young. And I, after the fact, will definitely teach him a lesson.
He's young and doesn't understand. But are you also ignorant? A doting mother ruins her son. In my opinion, Hugh acts domineeringly without talent or virtue, so it's better to send him to the Imperial Academy, where Imperial tutor Qi can teach him well.
Your Majesty, no, Your Majesty. I heard that Imperial tutor Qi is extremely strict, frequently resorting to punishments like kneeling and copying. How can Tiger go to such a place? Your Majesty.
You needn't say more. This matter is settled.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Mother, I'm back.
I pay respects to the Emperor.
Uncle Z, why have you come again? Do you miss my mother?
16. Don't talk nonsense.
Uncle Z, since you like my mother so much, then I'll sell her to you, okay? Buy one, get one free, and I'll throw in a cute me.
I own all the famous mountains and rivers under heaven. Today, CM has sent dozens of boxes of jewels, but none have made me as happy as our 16 does.
Uncle Z, do you like Mother more or me more?
16.
Uncle Z, have you had dinner? If not, then stay and eat with us.
Your Majesty has already had.
I haven't yet.
With simple food. I'm afraid it won't suit your Majesty's taste. Perhaps.
Mother, simple food doesn't suit your taste, but you suit Uncle Z's taste.
16. I think you're asking for trouble. Your Majesty, your book is upside down.
Eat.
Uncle C, why are you also left-handed?
16. There are many left-handed people in the world. Nothing unusual. Hurry up and eat.
I actually think 16 and I are quite similar.
Your Majesty, 16's father was an ordinary man, while your Majesty is the supreme ruler. How can you be similar?
I was just joking. No need to worry.
I am over-anxious.
16. Every day. Do you come back this late?
Yes. Every day, I have to leave the Imperial City in order to get to school. Every time I go to school, I have to walk a long, long way. My legs are about to break. So of course I come back late.
Then, starting tomorrow, you shall go to the Imperial Academy and study with Imperial Tutor Chi to learn this way. Your mother won't have to wait for you so late every day.
Imperial Tutor Chi as the Emperor's teacher. How can 16 go there? I beg your Majesty to rescind the order.
You needn't refuse. I like this child, so he can go.
Mother, your hands are so cold. Uncle Z, your hands are so warm.
"16. I have a question for you. Why do you study?"
In reply to Mother, the way of the great learning is to illustrate illustrious virtue, to renovate the people, and to rest in the highest excellence.
Very good. Go ahead.
War. When you go to the Imperial College, you must listen to the Grand Tutor's words. Only in this way can you make your father happy. Do you understand?
Liar. No matter what I do, father will not like me.
How dare you? Where did this kid come from? How dare you bump into our highness?
He bumped into me first. I didn't block his way.
If I say it's you, it's you. There's no room for your excuses.
Sister Jilin is Lady Shuzugi, person around her, acting so rudely and unreasonably. Do you want the whole palace to think that Lady Shu is incompetent in managing subordinates?
Of course I don't mean that.
Then, since that's the case, we won't disturb any further.
Stop. You today bumped into the young highness. The matter cannot be let go like this.
Then what do you want?
You and him,
To our highness,
kneel down and kowtow 50 times. Each time you kowtow, say this servant is wrong. After kowtowing 50 times, you can leave.
Please forgive me, my lady. I, your humble servant, cannot.
Your Majesty, slow down.
Is this the lady's intention?
Of course not. Our lady these days is not feeling well and cannot speak.
Then, since that's the case, you, a second-class palace maid, what qualification do you have to publicly insult a court lady of...
Are you crazy? How dare you hit me? I am Lady Shu's, person around her.
Under the vast sky, all land belongs to the king. Once entering the Forbidden City, everyone is the Emperor's servant. If I am wrong, naturally the Emperor will deal with it. When is it your turn to overstep your authority here?
You're looking for death. Guards, Take this pair who don't understand palace rules and act recklessly. Mother and son, drag them away, and each receive 50 lashes.
Yes.
Mother. Mother. Stop hitting them. I admit my mistake.
16.
I admit my mistake.
A true man. We didn't do anything wrong. Cannot admit.
Still dare to be stubborn. Beat them hard.
The Emperor arrives.
Your Majesty.
Shenge,
How did you come?
bold slave. How audacious. Who instigated this? It's you. Drag her down for me and give her 100 lashes.
Yes?
My lady, save me. My lady, save me.
Lady Shu, she's your person, right?
Your Majesty, it's my fault.
I see that you have a malicious heart and are truly unfit to be a good mother. Xiaofru, the Empress Dowager's Buddhist rituals are almost over. Have someone invite my mother back. From now on, the young prince will be raised in Sitting Palace.
Your Majesty, the young prince is the flesh from my body. He is still so young. How can he leave his birth mother? Moreover, this does not comply with the rules.
In the Forbidden City, what I say is the rule. Get out!
Lady Dr. Shang, there is a lot of bleeding on the back and multiple rib fractures. I will first for her perform acupuncture and bone setting. But this method, if the recipient cannot endure it, it is highly likely to have hallucinations and fall into a coma.
There is no other methods.
Your Majesty. I believe in you, sir. Let's begin.
Let go.
Your Majesty, let me for you apply some medicine.
I am fine. You may leave now.
Yes.
No wonder.
Your Majesty, something terrible has happened. A guard came to report.
What?
The guard reported the Bianxiao have invaded the northwest. Our army was ambushed. The cabinet ministers are now all in the council hall, waiting for you to discuss this matter.
Once Physician Sheng wakes up, send someone to inform me immediately.
Yes?
Mother, you're finally awake. The physician said, after waking up, you must immediately drink the medicine. 16 will feed you.
Okay.
16 is so considerate. You has even learned to feed your mother medicine.
16. After Mother drinks the medicine, her mouth feels bitter. Go to the kitchen and get some candied fruit for me. All right?
I'll go right away to get it for Mother.
Your Highness.
Shangi, this is Eunuch Su's address. I've already arranged for you on the 5th of next month to go out of the palace to visit him.
Thank you, Your Highness. This really helps me a great deal.
I've said that whatever I can do, I'm willing to do it for you. Recently, military affairs have been troubling. The matter I promised you last time, I haven't been able to give you a reply. However, what I said to you was sincere.
Your Highness, it's my misfortune. I'm afraid I have to let down. Your Highness's kind intentions.
I know that I'm not in your heart. Did you reject me because of the Emperor?
The Emperor is the ruler of the world. As a sovereign, how can he have time for romance?
Chang'e, you've always been cautious and prudent. Why today are you so impulsive? In front of so many people, you opposed Consort Shu. She is the Emperor's most favored consort.
This time, I did it on purpose.
On purpose?
To be honest, at that time, I saw the Emperor's sedan. So I resorted to this desperate measure. I deeply know that the emperor is strict and upright, so he certainly won't stand by and do nothing. And consort Shu, time and again, has tried to harm me repeatedly. If I didn't risk it this time, to let the emperor see with his own eyes. In the future, open and hidden attacks would be hard to guard against.
You and consort Shu have no past grudges or recent enmity. Why does she target you so much?
This question, I also can't understand.
Your Majesty, how did you come here?
This voice seems somewhat familiar. Could it be?
Chang'e? Now, the war in the northwest is frequent. As a prince, I should quell the rebellion. But don't worry, my mother will soon return to the palace. I'll ask her to protect you.
Your Highness, don't worry. This trip is for the country and people. I wish you a smooth journey and victory in every battle.
Thank you.
Empress Dowager, walk slower. Be careful not to fall and hurt yourself.
My little grandson has been back for so long, yet I haven't even seen him once. Emperor, it's really too unreasonable.
Empress Dowager, is it possible that your headache has returned? This servant will go call the physician.
Forget it. I remember the Imperial Hospital is nearby. Let's go take a look first.
Imperial Hospital. Doesn't treat palace maids. Please leave.
How dare you? You have great audacity. Daring to oppose the...
No maids from any palace are allowed. Go away quickly. I only treat the emperor and consorts.
Not so, not so. My mother said that all physicians, if someone with a serious illness comes seeking help, regardless of their status or wealth, whether enemy, relative, or friend, treat them equally and devote their heart to saving them. Only then can they be called great physicians. You say you only treat the emperor and consorts. How dare you sit here?
It's you again, you little brat.
A doctor must abandon all thoughts of fame and fortune and focus solely on the ambition to save lives. Am I not right?
You.
What a well-behaved child. Come, lift your head, and let me have a good look at you.
This must be the little prince. Look at this nose, these eyes. They look just like the emperor did when he was a child.
Similar. It's so similar. Good child. What's your name?
My name is 16. I see that you walk unsteadily and often hold your forehead. So you must have had migraines for a long time. Why not come back to my mother with me, and she can prescribe some medicine for you?
You're a filial child. Quickly, take Grandmother Empress to your mother's place to see.
How is your health?
Thank you for your concern, Emperor, but it's just a minor issue. I dare not delay your official duties, Emperor.
Your matters are no trivial affairs. To me, since you've entered the palace and worked by my side, I won't tolerate anyone mistreating you. Do you understand?
Thank you, Emperor.
Mother, I'm back.
Emperor.
Mother Empress, when did you return? Why didn't you have someone inform me?
Mother, this lady has severe migraines. She came here to get some medicine prescribed.
I pay respects to the Empress Dowager. I will prescribe medicine for the Empress Dowager right away.
Mother, rest well. I know the prescription. I'll go get it for the lady now.
No need for formalities. You've taught my grandson very well. I'm very pleased.
Empress Dowager, how did you...
Mother Empress must have mistaken. 16 is the son of physician Sheng. He is not my little prince.
What? Then where is the little prince now?
Look at you, achieving nothing. Can't even write properly. Just like your father. All you do is make me angry.
How have I achieved nothing? Aren't I always sick?
Bad child, how dare you mock me?
Why is Mother angry? Isn't it you who always makes me pretend to be sick in front of Father?
What pretending to be sick?
Since the Emperor confined Zealand to the penal department, he sent these two old things to serve me. It's really disgusting.
Consort Shu, how can you be so rude? Do you know who is standing before you?
Cheap slave. Everyone here must listen to me and my mother. Who cares who you are?
Mother Empress, it's my fault. For startling you.
Is this the prince you brought from outside the palace?
Is this the Empress Dowager, who was praying outside the palace? Empress Dowager, Yunar failed to recognize your eminence. I thought you were sent by the Emperor to serve me as a maid. I beg the Empress Dowager for forgiveness.
Consort Shu, what a grand air you have. I dare not blame you.
It's all my fault, as a mother. I beg the Empress Dowager not to blame Hor. He is your only grandson.
Consort Shu, are you threatening me?
I dare not.
Emperor, the Yuan family is tired. I leave this matter for you to handle.
Then I respectfully see off Mother Empress. After I handle this matter, I will surely come to pay respects to Mother Empress.
Father Emperor, if you blame my mother, I won't live anymore. I'll go hit the wall.
The wall is there. Go!
Father, you don't love me at all.
Guards!
Yes.
Announce my edict. Consort Shu has improper character. She fails to educate her child properly. From today, she is confined to Fengi Palace. Without my order, no one is allowed to let her out. Mother Empress, Hur has grown up among the people for many years, and hasn't had a tutor to teach him. His temperament is inevitably mischievous. In the future, I'll trouble Mother Empress.
If he were truly my own grandson, what's the harm in a little trouble? But I feel that he is too different from when you were a child.
Are you suspecting that he is not my own flesh and blood?
Your Majesty, Consort Shu knows that the Empress Dowager is dining at Chengqian Palace. Personally made this dragon and phoenix auspicious dish. Apologize to the Empress Dowager.
Your Majesty, you don't eat spicy food. Just asking casually. Everyone in the Imperial kitchen knows. Look at her dish. There's so much chili. Truly she is to you, sincere and genuine. Huer's appearance and character bear no resemblance to you at all. The royal lineage cannot be confused. This matter must be verified.
Mother, how do you want to verify it?
Leave this to the Yuan family to handle.
Empress Dowager has already been found. Aunt Lu, who used to live next to Consort Shu, has agreed to our request.
I know.
But this old servant doesn't understand. Why not directly do a blood test for paternity? But specially found someone to accuse Consort Shu.
If Huer is really the Emperor's son, in the future, he will inevitably become estranged from me. It's better to let others be the catalyst.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, Empress Dowager. I don't know why, Your Majesty. An Empress Dowager called me here today. For what reason?
Consort Shu, do you recognize this person?
Aunt Lu, why are you also here?
Consort Shu used to look down on this poor and lowly person like me. I never thought you'd remember this commoner now.
Well, in the past, I lived next to you for 3 years. How could I not know you?
Repeat what you told me. Again.
Yes. This commoner wants to report that Consort Shu committed adultery and impersonated the royal heir, or is definitely not Your Majesty's biological son.
This matter concerns the nation's stability. You cannot speak carelessly and ruin Consort Shu's reputation.
Consort Shu and Mr. Zhao from Gusu had close interactions. Huer is probably their illegitimate child. I am willing to bet my head that this is absolutely true.
Your Majesty, I am wronged. Your Majesty, I and that Mr. Zhao from Gusu have absolutely no relationship.
Emperor, this matter concerns future generations. We really must be careful.
Mother, what do you think I should do?
A blood test for paternity.
Your Majesty, no, Your Majesty. If you and Hooer do a blood test, even if it proves Hooer is your biological son, when Hooer grows up, there will still be estrangement between father and son, Your Majesty.
Consort Shu. People in the palace often love to catch wind and shadows and spread rumors. If we don't test it, I'm afraid everyone will say that Hooer's origin is unclear, and he's not of royal blood.
I have deep affection for Your Majesty, yet ended up like this. If I had known this, I would rather have taken Hooer and lived a hard life outside the palace.
You just need to do the blood test, and I can clear your name.
Consort Shu, please proceed.
Your Majesty, no, Your Majesty. Even if it proves that Hooer is your biological son, in the future, Hooer will still be criticized by others. In the future, how will you let Hooer establish himself, Your Majesty? Please reconsider, Your Majesty.
Prick.
Your Majesty, the blood is merged.
Your Majesty. Now you should believe me, right?
Madam, a maid from Sinning Palace, who is friendly with this servant, just came to say, Empress Dowager.
You did very well. From today on, you will replace Zhilan as my chief maid.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Fortunately, I was prepared early. Otherwise today, I might have fallen into the Empress Dowager's trap. Empress Dowager. I don't know why this Aunt Liu is slandering me and slandering Hooer. Please, Empress Dowager, uphold justice for me.
I will give you justice in this matter. Please rise first.
If you don't punish this person severely, in the future, I in the palace, how can we silence the endless whispers of the world? Empress Dowager, I beg you to uphold justice for me.
Your Majesty, please save me. I was listening.
Shut up. How dare you be insolent before His Majesty? Gods, drag her away.
Go.
Consort Shu, I wrongly accused you.
As long as Your Majesty believes in me, I won't feel wronged.
Have you heard? Yesterday, Consort Shu was slandered, saying the prince she bore is not royal.
Doesn't everyone know about this? It's spread all over the palace. They say the Empress Dowager believed the slander, and even summoned that person to the palace to accuse Consort Shu. Consort Shu suffered great injustice because of it. It's simply unbelievable.
Consort Shu is such a kind-hearted person. How could she do such a thing? This accusation is completely baseless. Nonsense.
If you ask me, the Empress Dowager has been worshipping Buddha too long and has become confused.
Who gave you the audacity to gossip about the Empress Dowager here?
What? Physician Sheng? You've gained His Majesty's favor. Don't think that you can become a consort now. So quick to put on airs.
This is the Forbidden City, where every move must follow rules. No insolence is tolerated here. No one can slander the master here. If I hear one more word of you spreading rumors about the Empress Dowager, I'll have to let His Majesty decide.
You! Who are you trying to scare?
What do you think? Consort Shu's voice sounds so similar to Yun'er's.
Your Majesty, why are you here?
Perhaps I misheard. Yun'er married Master Zhao long ago. Tomorrow is the day to meet. with eunuch Su. Speaking of which, since Yunair married, I haven't seen her yet. She must have cooled off by now. Tomorrow I'll leave the palace and visit Yunair on the way.
You were sent to spread rumors that the Empress Dowager slandered me. How did it go?
Originally, everyone in the Imperial Hospital felt wronged for you and resented the Empress Dowager. But that Sheng Changja suddenly interfered and turned the tide with a few words. No one dares to speak anymore.
Sheng Changja. This woman again. Always ruining my plans. Where is she now?
I followed your orders and had people watching her. The report says Physician Sheng left the palace today.
Eunuch Su, I came today to ask about an old matter. I want to verify it with you.
No rush. Have some water first. Since Prince Duan personally came to persuade, I knew you must want to probe into the secrets of the previous dynasty.
You are indeed clever, eunuch. Here are 200 taels. Please don't think it's too little. It's all my savings.
Miss, this is...
I just want to ask one question. 20 years ago, an official named Sheng in the suburbs was accused of treason, and his family was wiped out overnight. I just want to know who made the accusation that day.
Grand Tutor Sheng.
What? My father was a grand tutor? Such a high position. Why was the family destroyed overnight? Please tell me, eunuch.
I am already old, and my memory is not good. Some things are long forgotten. Miss, you should forget to...
My Sheng family was loyal and righteous, their bones still cold underground. How can I forget?
All right.
My father back then was indeed wrongly accused.
These are the evidence from that year that Prince Yan framed the Grand Tutor. Now I hand them to you. This old body of mine can rest in peace and accompany the late emperor.
Eunuch Su, your great kindness. Chang'e will never forget.
What will you do?
I will present it to His Majesty in front of all officials to clear my Sheng family's name.
Ha 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 ha.
Here it is. Come on.
I heard the sound. Here, little beauty. Come let me kiss you. Hey! Ouch! What are you doing? Don't you know to help me up? It's you.
I came today to find Shen Yuner. Where is she now?
So it's Physician Sheng. You're looking for Shen Yun heir? I only had fun with that woman a couple of times. With so many women, how would I know where she is?
What did you say?
You're looking for Shen Yun heir, Dr. Sheng. I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
She married you? So how could you not know where she is? Did you abuse her and drive her away? If you don't tell me today where she is, I'll report you to the authorities and have you arrested.
You can eat anything, but you can't say anything. That woman, Shen Yun heir, even has a child. How could I possibly marry her? How could she marry me?
What? She didn't marry you?
Mother, where did you go? Why did it take so long to come back?
I went to see Aunt Shen.
Why would Mother go to see someone who doesn't care about us, while leaving those who do waiting here so long?
Your Majesty.
Mother, I'll leave you to talk. The homework from the tutor is not yet finished. I'll go ahead.
This is the good medicine I had people find for your wounds. I'll apply the medicine for you.
Your Majesty, it's not proper. How can this be done?
Chang'e, do you really not understand my feelings? I don't want to see you get hurt in front of me again. Did it hurt? I'll blow on it for you.
The medicine has been given. I will escort your majesty out.
You really want me to leave?
Your majesty. Your majesty. Your majesty. I just want to live with 16. A simple and peaceful life. I never thought of entering the palace as a consort. Please grant me this, your majesty.
I am the supreme ruler of the world, and can give you everything you want.
I was once a married woman, and had a child.
I don't care. Chang'e, as long as you're willing to stay by my side, stay in the palace. All this, I can overlook. I'll give you a title and treat 16 as my own, even if he can't inherit the throne. I will let him be a carefree prince, living happily for the rest of his life.
Your majesty.
I just want to know if you've ever put me in your heart.
Please, 16.
Your Majesty, Lady Shufei just sent a message asking you to go to Fengyai Palace.
Go tell her. I'm busy.
Yes.
Chang'e, you just said, how is 16?
Your majesty. 16 has finished his homework. I'll go check on him. And take my leave.
By imperial decree, Minister of Revenue Sheng Zhongpei is accused of abusing power and disregarding imperial favor, unfaithful to the state, unforgivable crimes, now ordered to confiscate his property, to demonstrate authority, and to correct public opinion. So it is decreed.
Go quickly and never look back. Promise, Father, to stay away from court conflicts and live well.
Father, I will listen to you, avoid conflicts, and live well.
Mother.
Empress Dowager.
The Emperor is here.
Mother, I've come to visit you. You've taught Hewer. Thank you for your effort.
Speaking of which, this one. He doesn't resemble you at all. He's not only stubborn, but also lacks in studies and martial arts. I worry he might find it hard to inherit the throne in the future.
I'm troubled by this. But today I came here to discuss something with you, Mother.
What is it?
There's a female doctor in the Imperial Hospital named Sheng Chang'e. I am fond of her. I want to enshrine her as Imperial consort.
What you said is the woman who last time at the Imperial Hospital prescribed medicine for me?
Exactly.
That woman is indeed beautiful and has a pure nature. Also, her son, named 16, is exactly like you when you were young. As soon as I saw her, I liked her. However, after all, she was once a married woman, and 16 is not your child. If she is taken into the harem, it might cause gossip. As the ruler of a nation, yet raising another man's child, wouldn't it make the whole world laugh?
Mother, the things you mentioned, I can definitely resolve them. Please.
Your Majesty, this matter, let me think it over carefully.
Your Highness, you went to see the Empress Dowager today. Did you see the little prince? Does the Empress Dowager like the little prince very much?
Lowly maid? Even you dare to laugh at me? Go and summon the Grand Astrologer. Call him over.
What does your Highness want to do? I am willing to serve you loyally.
That old Empress Dowager. Hasn't she always favored Sheng Chang'e? This time I will catch them all in one net.
Your servant pays respects to your highness.
Grand Astrologer, please take a seat.
Thank you, your highness. Your highness, what do you wish to order? Please speak directly.
Grand Astrologer, you know, the current emperor has only me as his consort, and only the little prince to inherit the throne. Now with the emperor here, I am the master of the harem. Someday when the emperor is gone, I will be the one above all, the Empress Dowager. And the little prince will be the one above all, the emperor. Grand Astrologer, if you become my person, I guarantee you wealth and honor in the future, endless enjoyment.
Your servant is at your disposal.
Recently, there is a female doctor of low status, but very bold. She has a seductive face and keeps attracting the emperor. I am very annoyed.
Your Highness, what do you want to do?
I want her life.
Grandmother, drink some soup. Grandmother, these past 2 days, I don't want to go study with the tutor. Can I not go?
Books cannot go unread for a day. Hooer, how come you are so negligent in your studies? How can your father trust you in the future to hand over the Great Joe's state affairs to you?
I won't go. I won't go.
You!
Empress Dowager. Someone, quick, call the doctor.
Dr. Zhang, how is the Empress Dowager? Why did she suddenly faint?
Your Majesty, the Empress Dowager's pulse is steady, and there is nothing unusual. I have also applied acupuncture, but I don't know why the Empress Dowager hasn't woken up yet. I beg Your Majesty to forgive my incompetence.
Your Majesty? I heard that recently in the palace, such things often happen. Everyone says
What did they say?
there is an ominous person in the palace attracting evil spirits, which causes people to fall ill one after another.
Nonsense. I think you don't want your head anymore.
Your Majesty, I think what she said is not without reason. Why not invite the one from the Imperial Observatory, the Grand Astrologer, to take a look? Perhaps there is a way to wake the Empress Dowager up.
The righteous way of heaven, all methods return to the source. Subdues evil spirits, leaving nowhere to hide. Demons and monsters, show your true forms quickly.
Grand Astrologer, what do you mean by this?
Your Majesty, this woman is possessed by evil spirits. We must eliminate it.
Grand Diviner, you're probably mistaken.
Your Majesty, a person possessed by evil not only endangers themselves, but the entire Forbidden City will never know peace.
Your Majesty, the Grand Diviner said it's because of me that the Empress Dowager fainted. I wish to personally diagnose and treat her, perhaps to find a solution.
Remember, Sheng Changja is well-versed in medicine. You must never let her see the Empress Dowager and find the antidote. If you mess up, all your wealth and honor will be for nothing.
Your Majesty, this woman is possessed by evil. You must not let her meet the Empress Dowager. Otherwise, the Empress Dowager may be in mortal danger.
The Grand Diviner is so obstructive, preventing me from meeting the Empress Dowager. Is it because he was bribed and has a guilty conscience?
Your Majesty, please allow me to dispel the evil from this woman. Only then can we protect the safety of the palace staff.
Killer, killer.
Killer, killer, killer.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
It's fine. What do you want to do? Stage a coup? In your eyes, is there still respect and loyalty? Who gave you the audacity to deceive the Emperor?
I am innocent. This woman is truly possessed by evil.
Your Majesty, I believe that the so-called strange phenomena are merely someone pretending to be supernatural. I wish to take the Empress Dowager's pulse. Please grant me permission, Your Majesty.
I'm sure.
Is it really evil possession?
The Empress Dowager has arrived.
Reporting to your majesty, I have just diagnosed the Empress Dowager. The Empress Dowager was poisoned by a southern venom. I have already cured her. She is now fine.
Emperor, who in the palace is so venomous-hearted as to plot against me?
Mother, rest assured, your son will definitely give you an explanation. Guards.
Here.
Take the Grand Diviner away. Make sure to find out the mastermind.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, I am innocent. Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
Changi today saved my life. Emperor, you must reward her properly.
Yes. Mother.
I am tired. I shall return now.
Mother, I respectfully see you off.
I bid farewell to the Empress Dowager.
How do you want me to reward you?
Your Majesty, I do have one unreasonable request.
What is it? Whatever you ask for, I will grant it.
In the common folk, there is someone with whom I are like sisters, but now she is missing. I'm very worried about her situation. I wish to ask your Majesty to help find her.
Who? What is her name?
She is called...
Report. Your Majesty, the son of physician Sheng, seeing she hasn't returned for long, came to look for her. Unfortunately, he fell in the back garden.
What? Is 16 all right? Your Majesty, I take my leave.
Wait, I will go with you.
Your Majesty, the ministers are still waiting for you to discuss state affairs.
Your Majesty, please don't delay state affairs. Because of me, I take my leave.
Grandmother, for these 2 months, I have studied so hard. Can I have a reward?
What reward do you want?
The Emperor's here too. Who? Your father's here. Tell me, this time, what do you want?
In 1 month, it will be my birthday. Grandmother, when it's my birthday, I want to go out to play. I don't want to go to the Imperial Academy anymore.
Why don't you want to study?
People just want to live a life of luxury and idleness. They talk about benevolent governance and caring for the people. What does that have to do with me?
You brat. Not up to the task. Xiaofuzi. Now it's August, right?
Well, yes, it's the summer month indeed. Look at the weather. It's truly scorching hot.
Women generally carry for 10 months, right?
Yes. Your Majesty, you are...
Then who wears birthday? How can it be in September? Shouldn't it be 4 months later instead? Pass the order. Let the secret guards investigate again. Who wears birthday must be thoroughly checked. I want to see if there really is someone who dares to deceive me. Pass off fish eyes as pearls and fake the real thing.
16. What? In the future, in the palace. You mustn't run around, understand?
Yes, Mother. I know.
Yunair did not marry Squire Zhao. Last time I was in the palace again. Faintly heard Yunair's voice. Why does consort Shu always cover her face with a veil and dare not meet me? 16. You go back first. I still have some matters to deal with.
Okay?
Between the two, there must be a connection. Today, I must meet consort Shu once. I, your humble servant, wish to request an audience with consort Shu. Please announce it for me.
Wait. Your Highness, that female Dr. Sheng is here. Says she wants to see you.
What does she want to see me for? No meeting. Tell her to go back.
Yes, Your Highness.
Wait a moment. Last time you said Sheng Changjie went out of the palace. Where did she go?
It seems like Zhao's mansion.
Why does Sheng Changjie suddenly want to see me? Could it be that she discovered my identity? What to do?
Her Highness said She doesn't want to see you. Hurry up and leave.
Since Xingqianga has started to suspect me, she will inevitably investigate. For now, I must early on find a way to eliminate her. And also make Huer be established as Crown Prince early.
The night is deep and dewy. Your Highness, it's time to rest.
Hoppo! You say, in this world, besides the Emperor, who else can decide on the succession?
Reply to your Highness. I think the Prime Minister enjoys the Emperor's trust. If he is willing to help your Highness, the matter of establishing the little prince is naturally no problem.
Mother, what are you thinking about? Why do you keep frowning?
I am thinking it's been a long time since I saw your Aunt Shen.
Mother, I don't like Aunt Shen. She always spends your money. Huer, and always snatches my meat to eat, and says I have no father. I'm a wild child.
16. Then I ask you, if Uncle C becomes your father, would you be happy?
Of course I'd be happy. Uncle Z is very good to 16, and also very good to Mother.
Go and deliver this letter to Prime Minister Li and say, I have important matters to discuss.
Yes. Prime Minister, I have already followed your orders and said the words.
You've done well. Shilan doesn't even have your usefulness. After instigating for so long, you ended up dragging yourself into it. Consort Shu, has she suspected you?
Consort Shu trusts me greatly, always thinking I am loyal to her. She won't think that I'm actually your person.
If it weren't for my strategic planning, at the blood testing ceremony, she would have exposed her disgrace.
Your Excellency, with your foresight?
Regardless of the prince's true lineage, as long as the young prince ascends the throne, I can take over power. Then, you will be the foremost contributor, and that woman will no longer be necessary.
Thank you, sir. I am willing to serve you with all my heart and soul.
Your Majesty, I have been pondering a matter for a long time. I don't know whether I should say it or not.
Since that's the case, Prime Minister, then there's no need to say it.
I think a country cannot be without a ruler. The young prince, although young in age, still needs to consider early the matter of establishing an heir.
What the Prime Minister said is very true, but Huer is unruly by nature and hard to refine. To establish as heir is probably not suitable.
Your Majesty, the young prince is still young and mischievous by nature. But establishing an heir concerns the state's fate, to calm the people's hearts and prolong the dynasty. How can, because of personal reasons, it be delayed?
The Prime Minister is so eager to establish an heir. Is it because you think I am incompetent and foolish and unfit to be a ruler?
I dare not.
This matter, you need not mention it again.
Have you heard? Today the young prince, again for defying the Grand Tutor, was punished.
So what? The Emperor has only one prince? In the future, he is sure to be made the Crown Prince.
The Grand Tutor also used these words to sincerely advise the young prince. Guess what he said? He said, when he becomes the Crown Prince in the future, the first one he'll kill is the Grand Tutor.
The prince has arrived.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Rise. Who? Aunt Sheng? Aunt Sheng, do you see? This is where I live now. My father is now the Emperor. My mother is Consort Shu. With you, we are no longer on the same path.
Who you are? Your biological father is a butcher. His name is Liu Heng.
Aunt Sheng, you are too naive. As long as I can live this life of luxury and good days, who my father is, doesn't matter at all.
All right, Har. Where is your mother exactly?
My mother has gone to pay respects to the Empress Dowager. I know you want to stay and flatter my mother for a while, to beg her to let you stay here. But I advise you, better not think about it.
Your Highness, your outfit today is truly beautiful.
isn't it?
So you are consort Shu.
You all step back. Take the young prince away as well.
Yes.
So it was you who stole my jade pendant and impersonated my identity. Because of guilt, you didn't dare to see me, afraid that the truth would be exposed. You found someone to use witchcraft to frame me. After that, time and again, you tried to kill me. Consort Shu.
Shenge, listen to my explanation. This matter, I was forced by circumstances.
Then you should tell me how you were forced to impersonate my identity, and how because of being forced, you made Hur become a prince.
Shenge, you have a good family background and are capable. Not everyone is like you. And I, with Hur, have struggled hard until today. What I did was all to give Hur a better life. Change. Change, we are both mothers. You should understand what I mean.
Stop deceiving yourself. What you're doing was never for Hur's sake, but for your own.
We've been like sisters since childhood. Have you forgotten? Back then, it was I who risked my life to save you.
It was you who saved me? Yes.
Yun'er, I've always treated you well since childhood. You impersonated my identity, but why do you keep trying repeatedly to kill me?
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. Change, I beg you, please let me go.
Now, I'll give you 2 choices. Either you go now, before the Emperor, and confess everything you've done, or I'll personally expose your identity. You choose.
Even now? You still won't let me go, right? Fine. Since that's the case, I promise you, I'll go and explain to the Emperor.
That's good.
You're awake.
Shen Yun'er, you deceived me again.
Don't you think about how much effort I've spent to gain all I have now? How could I just give up like that?
Then what do you want? Want to kill me?
Kill you? What a pity that would be. I want you to watch me become the Empress, and watch my son become the Crown Prince, and you forever will be trapped in this dark dungeon forever and ever. No one will ever know who you are, and no one will know how you died.
You don't really think you can get away with it, do you?
Why can't I? Now I am the virtuous consort, and you're just a lowly medical girl. Making you disappear would be as easy as pie.
If I disappear, the Emperor won't ignore it.
Shut up! The Emperor is mine. It's all because of you. Why did you enter the palace? To steal the Emperor away?
Yours.
I said, I won't kill you. Now, Shenchangge, oh Shenchangge. In the past, I always relied on you. But now, I want you to watch me win. Empress Dowager. I will, step by step, climb up.
You're really stubborn.
By the way, there's something I forgot to tell you. The life-saving grace between us was just a joke back then. At that time, I only wanted the bracelet on your hand. I never thought that you foolishly regarded me as your savior.
So that's how it is.
Yes. So what?
Your Majesty, this is the memorial from the Chief of the Secret Guards regarding the Little Prince's lineage.
Consort Shu. That woman Shen Yun'er is really bold. Not only did she impersonate my savior under Changa's nose, she even dared to collude with Prime Minister Li, intending to confuse the royal bloodline.
Your Majesty, this Dr. Sheng went out last night and hasn't returned.
What did you say? Have you sent people to look for her?
I know. Your Majesty worries about Dr. Sheng. I already sent people to look for her. Just now we got news that Dr. Sheng's last known location was the Phoenix Palace.
What a coincidence. I just refused. The Prime Minister's proposal on the air, and Chang'e went missing at this moment. This matter must be related to consort Shu and the Prime Minister. They can't escape responsibility. In that case, I will grant her wish. I want to see what kind of medicine they have in their gourd. Go to the Phoenix Palace and convey my oral decree. Say that I approve Prime Minister Li's petition and decide to appoint her as Crown Prince.
Isn't
this what she has been scheming for all along? I will fulfill her wish.
Yes.
Wait. Send the secret guards to exert all efforts to search for Dr. Sheng's traces. Remember, don't alert the enemy.
Yes, Your Majesty. Consort Shu, the Emperor, said that he decided to appoint the little prince as Crown Prince. In a few days, the enthronement ceremony will be held. Please, Your Highness, prepare early.
I, your concubine, receive the decree with gratitude. Whoe'er, did you hear that? Now you are a legitimate prince. In the future, you will become crown prince, become emperor, become the most noble man in the whole world. And I will become the most noble woman in the whole world. I said, I will, step by step, climb up. I will trample all those who block my path under.
Your Highness, this is the auspicious robe that Prime Minister Li sent for you.
Consort Shu, this is the robe that only the Empress can wear. If you wear it today, it might not be appropriate. I will go get you another set of auspicious robe.
Shut up. Drag him out and beat him.
Your Highness, Consort Shu, have mercy. Consort Shu?
I want this set. You come help me put it on.
Consort Shu, I am ordered by the Emperor to fetch you.
What did you call me?
Consort Shu.
I ask you again. What did you call me?
Consort Shu.
If you call it wrong again, I will have your head chopped off.
Long live the Empress. Long live the Empress. 1,000 years?
Your Majesty, Consort Shu has arrived.
Consort Shu today is dressed quite conspicuously.
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince appointment ceremony, why hasn't it started yet?
You're quite impatient, but the person I'm waiting for hasn't arrived yet.
Whom is Your Majesty waiting for?
You'll find out very soon.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees, I, considering the state's foundation is crucial, and the ancestral lineage is of utmost importance, hereby appoint Prince Xie Jinyu, who is naturally intelligent, virtuous and kind, benevolent and filial, fit to be the Crown Prince. Thus, he is established as the Crown Prince, to meet the expectations of the realm, and to continue the ancestral sacrifices. So it is decreed.
Your Majesty, this edict, did you make a mistake?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
How did you get here? Your Majesty, what's going on here?
Shen Yun'er, did you really think I would grant your wish and stay in the dungeon forever?
Your Majesty, Shan the female doctor has been found.
It's all my fault. I failed to protect you all.
Your Majesty. 16, he is your child.
I know. He is my flesh and blood. Don't worry. I've already arranged for someone to take him to a safe place.
Your Majesty.
So that's how it is. So, Your Majesty, from beginning to end, never trusted me, your consort.
Bring the person forward.
This humble commoner pays respects to your majesty.
Do you recognize this person?
You? How are you here?
I heard that you entered the palace and became consort Shu. I didn't believe it at first, but now it seems it's true.
Your Majesty is present. Do not be disrespectful.
Your Majesty, I and this woman were married for 7 years. 5 years ago, she became pregnant with my child and ran away. In Katy Town, all the people can testify for me.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, you must believe me, your consort, Your Majesty. Chancellor Li can testify for me. Whoever is your own flesh and blood, Your Majesty.
Do you think that you and Chancellor Li colluding in secret? I know nothing about it. He has long since confessed everything and has been detained in the Dali Temple. Today, he can't give false testimony for you. Take the little prince and Zihao away as well.
Yes.
First, you impersonated me. Then you tried to kill me. Now, what do you have to say?
I only regret that I didn't kill you sooner.
Until now, you still haven't shown any remorse.
Remorse? That's ridiculous. You, the daughter of a traitor, dare talk to me about remorse? Let me tell you, there is none. Everything I have today is what I fought for myself. I strive for what I lack. What I lack, I strive for. The fate I lack, I change myself. My fate is in my hands, not heaven's. What wrong have I done? Why should I repent?
My Sheng family has been loyal for generations. How dare you slander us?
Your entire Sheng family has gone to meet Yanluo in the underworld. Only you are left clinging to life here. Your Majesty, I want to expose Sheng Chang'e. She is the daughter of the former dynasty's traitor, Grand Tutor Sheng.
Grand Tutor Sheng.
10 years ago, Grand Tutor Sheng, for colluding with Prince Yan's faction, committed treason and was punished by the emperor with the confiscation of his family. Only she, Sheng Chang'e, managed to escape alone. Your Majesty, she is the descendant of a traitor. If you appoint her son as crown prince, how can you face the late emperor? How can you stop the countless mouths of the world?
Chengge, you are actually Grand Tutor Sheng's daughter?
Your Majesty, my father indeed was the Grand Tutor of the former dynasty, but he definitely was not. Traitors and rebels. Your Majesty, this is the faction of Prince Yanni, who years ago, to usurp the throne, framed my father today before all civil and military officials. Your unfilial daughter Sheng Chang'e humbly request Your Majesty to reopen this case and clear the Sheng family's name.
Chengge, regarding this matter, I have long ordered the Dali Temple to reinvestigate thoroughly.
What?
Grand Tutor Xin devoted his entire life to the country and the people. What kind of person he is, I know all too well. However, back then, I was still young and powerless to stop this. But rest assured, Grand Tutor taught me poetry and books, so I will definitely protect him. The Sheng family's reputation of loyalty and martyrdom.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
It's always like this. Every time it's the same. 以身长歌, you have all the good fortune, while I am filled with evil. As long as you, Shengchangi, exist, I live like a clown. If it weren't for you, I would be the Empress. If it weren't for you, my son would be the Crown Prince. All of this is because of you. It is you who destroyed everything. Shengchange, go to hell!
In the first year of Tianyu reign, the emperor, under the palace walls, first saw Sheng Qiange. A fleeting glimpse left his heart in turmoil. You have a way with words, kid.
And this?
This is your majesty's feelings for the consort back then are still remembered. Oh my god! Your Majesty,
hand it over. The Imperial Diary. Utter nonsense. Get out of here now.
Yes, yes, hurry.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. He Jingchu. Your Majesty handles state affairs? Too busily. But still needs to rest properly.
It's nothing. I'm not tired.
Not tired? I see, Your Majesty. Is so tired that you're spacing out. What's the matter? Chenge can share the burden with Your Majesty. So, Your Majesty, liked me so early on. Then why didn't you admit it?
You are right. I have long had feelings for you.
16. We'll be back from school soon.
Okay.